What's up, guys? Moonman here, and I'm headed to St. Augustine, Florida right now. We're gonna go check out the Lighthouse and Maritime Museum, and it's rumored to be haunted, so we'll go check it out. But I thought I'd just film a little bit of this scenery just to get this video started off the right way. Alright, stay tuned for more. Thank you, guys. Getting a little bit closer now here on A1A. All these fishermen. Wow. You guys look closely that way. We can see the lighthouse almost there. We made it to the museum. I gotta go through it, and then we go, I'll show you a little bit of it, then we'll go on the lighthouse. There is a lot of people here, and I'm sunburned, so let's go. Here's all the different parts to it, and hopefully we'll get to go to all of them today. I'm not really crunched on time, but I don't know how much time these each take, so let's go check it out. Okay, I paid $14.95 to get in here, and this wooded area is actually known as a maritime hammock, and that's where the beach used to come further up and created these permanent dunes here that allows really thick vegetation to grow. And they didn't say anything about not being able to go in it, so we're gonna make an effort. And if they don't let us, then that's just sad. They're totally cool letting us go in there, and I was looking to see how many steps this was, but I didn't see anything about it. It's the view out a window so far. Probably about 2 flights up. My legs are killing me. I'm not even a third up of this thing yet. Sit down for a second, but the view is just amazing. All those boats out there in the harbor. Almost at the top. Right here. Here's where they keep the light and maintain the light. And we have made it to the top. By the way, it's 219 steps. Out here, take a look. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing good.
Come on. Literally over here shaking. Wait till it pushes you out of the airplane.
Oh my gosh.
I hope y'all know this is why
This is St. Augustine. You can see over there in the distance is the downtown. So we're just right down from Line Bridge. By the way, those 219 steps come out to be about 14 stories. It's 165 feet tall altogether. We're going into the keeper's house now. And he just said that the top level they have a summer camp that's staying up there, so we can't go in it, but we can go in the middle and bottom layer. Okay, I see. Interactive. This lady and their daughters were the first residents of the Lightkeeper's house. Awesome. I just clicked on the thing. Interesting. They do have some pictures from their family. Let me back out. You guys can read that. And well, as you can see in these pictures, the family that lived here at the lighthouse. And there's Eliza, Carrie, and Mary, who were part of the St. Augustine Lighthouse construction, superintendent family. So this was basically like a dining room, and this was to heat the home. Here's some utensils they would use. And you're wondering if this is in the kitchen, but most of the cooking was actually done in the outdoor cooker, which we have not seen yet. And there's that picture we had just seen, again, of the family. And it's pretty amazing that after all this time, they're living on through the memory of this house in this place. And Mr. Horn actually fought in the Civil War. And this is just a thing talking about how they were digging up the artifacts that were here. And in this room is where they house a few of them. And where we're going to go down to the lower level. Okay, this object that I'm about to show you was found here. And it's called a concretion, which is where happens at shipwreck sites where several artifacts are in close enough proximity that they start to form together through all the crustaceans and all the stuff that gets deposited on there. And it has a button of coins, something called a hank that's kind of like a lead shot, iron spike, an O-ring, a hook, and a pistol. And here it is, all together. And you can slide this over and try to see if you can locate those items. So let's see. This is definitely the pistol here. There's definitely a ring here and a bigger ring thing. This, I'm not really sure. This is probably the button or coin. And this is probably the iron spike, but I'm not really sure. And you can touch it. Oh yeah, this is like a button, actually. You can feel that. That's pretty cool. Livestock cabinet. And let's go down to the bottom. Admittedly, already it's bigger than I thought it'd be down here. So, try your hand at steering the ship's wheel. Okay, how I said there was a hank. There is an iron spike there, which, you know, we probably all know that hook, but this is what a hank is. It's kind of neat. But there was a shipwreck on, I think it was called the Sandbar was the name of the ship, and it wrecked in the harbor. And they have some artifacts from it here. And this was part of how they used a keg, but they don't know what the actual drink that they used was. I think it could have been rum or it could have been just water, but there's no, they don't actually know. There's spoons, plate, and there's lead for fishing line right there. It's pretty cool. And this was for warming up plates or cooking just small things. And here is musket balls from the brown bass.
They do, that's why I say that. Okay, so.
And these coins were found there at the shipwreck. You can really barely make them out on here because of the lights.
That pump, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
Which didn't work because bad luck.
So you said like into the Revolutionary War. So what year did you say again?
It was 230 years ago, so it was about. It was right after.
Right after.
So
Okay.
They say 230 years ago, but it's not exactly that.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
That told time by how many times it was run.
Oh, I understand. Okay. Yeah, I see. It
So
says
every
if it's
30 minutes it was one more, and then I think it was every 4 hours it reset.
yeah, because I see it goes up to 8, then back to 1. That's pretty cool. Other view of the lighthouse, so this will be right out their front door.
On the door. Yep, that's the classic move. Grab that door.
Interesting. Now, a later keeper from in the 20th century, in the 30s and 40s, his name was C.D. Daniel, and his wife Grace planted lilies here because they did it both for stuff they would grow to eat and stuff they just enjoyed. And the lilies that are growing here today on the other side of the sign are descended from her plants. It's pretty cool. And there they are. So she would have been here all those years ago, you know, the 80, 90 years ago, working right here. It's amazing. And here they preserve, craft, and restore old boats. And this old style boat here, you actually can win it if you purchase a ticket in the visitor center and they call your number. It's pretty cool. And what the guy was saying downstairs is that happened like the shipwreck happened off the coast, happened right after the Revolutionary War, and a lot of the people had to make choices if they wanted to go back to, if they wanted to go to some place that was loyalist to England, like Nova Scotia or Jamaica at the time, or if they wanted to become American citizens or even potentially go to Spain. So I think that's pretty cool. And the shipwreck was actually excavated only like 10 or 11 years ago. It wasn't even that long ago, and it took 4 years to get all the rust and stuff off of all the artifacts there, and now they're on, you know, display here. So I think that's cool too. And this is talking about the lighthouse keepers here in St. Augustine played baseball during World War II to pass the time. Right, and this building to my left here was a Coast Guard maintenance garage for Jeeps used from the police patrol during World War II. And now it's a restaurant that makes pickled stuff. And the one on my right was a barracks for Coast Guards that were stationed here. And that's pretty cool. Because even though they were stationed here and there was this house next door, the lighthouse keeper still lived in the house. Now, I never heard this before, but apparently German U-boats patrolled shipping lanes off the coast of Florida, and they would attack cargo ships carrying supplies across the Atlantic. Huh, I never knew that. So let's go ahead and see if we can go in the barracks over here now. Sorry, I've been talking kind of quiet. There's a lot of people around me at all times. And here's a map from a German Operation Dunbeat that Hitler, just 4 days after Pearl Harbor, Hitler actually tried attacking boats just off the coast. See, of all these places, here's where Cape Canaveral is. And then up here in St. Augustine, they sunk this U-boat on April 10th, 1942. It's interesting. Here's one of the Coast Guards. He was the coxswain here. Here's a picture of him and his crew doing rowing practices in the St. Augustine Harbor. Pretty cool. And these things here belong to him and was donated by his family. It's really cool.
U-123 has only 2 torpedoes left, so he wants to make his shot count. As he's stalking his prey, Gulf America is pretty quickly.
Would you look at that? Documents and items owned by other families that lived here as well. And here is the Daniels family. And I believe that would be Gracie, the one who planted the lilies outside. Called Legends of the Light exhibit. This is a Smithsonian affiliate, by the way. So what I learned in there is that that was not the original lighthouse or the original layout. They actually tore one down way long time before they built this one, and this is the newest one. Well, this is a room where you can see them doing restorations on the artifacts they found. That is really interesting. And it has a weird, honestly, a kind of weird smell, not gonna lie. And I found what it is. Came back here a few nights. And just outside that room, I learned that this lighthouse is the only one with this exact color scheme. Sailors still do use it to identify where they're off the coast of. And whenever they see the lighthouse, it's also a telling of what town they're in. So St. Augustine has this color, and other lighthouses in America have different colors. So you would know, back in the day, by the color, what where you were at by the lighthouse. That's pretty neat. And there is a small little nature trail. I'm gonna walk it if it's not too bad because I'm running out of time. Oh, already spotted some nature. Hey, buddy. It's pretty thick, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, I can say I would recommend this place. It is pretty cool. If you think you're only gonna see a lighthouse, you're wrong. And I didn't show you guys everything because, you know, I don't do that. So come see it for yourself and put down in the comments what you think of it now. And if you do it yourself, tell me what you thought of it when you came. And for those of you who did not know, this is a muscadine. Pretty cool. And on the path you come across this beautiful, wonderful live oak tree. It's really one of the most beautiful trees in Florida. They are very cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish out this walk on this trail and I'm gonna get in my car and head back south a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, share. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, go check them out. Hit that subscribe button for more. Thank you for watching. Moon Man